How's it going, you guys? AZPlyo21 back again with another episode of our UFC save in WMMA 5. And here today we have UFC Fight Night MORAGA versus PACIO. Got a big fight in the flyweight division. You can see we've lost two of our prelims, but that is okay. We've still got a lot more going on. We are making our way towards UFC 307. Namajunas versus Fairtex 2. Got two title fights on that one, including Chiason and Cyborg going at it for the featherweight title. That should be a good one. Our next episode is going to be UFC Fight Night Nate Diaz versus Rory McDonald. That should be a pretty interesting one. As I'm recording this, Rory McDonald just lost in PFL. He's kind of losing a step. Hopefully he can pick it up in this save. As we take a look here at our ranking, Sergey Pavlovich firmly #1 in the heavyweight division. You can see there he will be next for John Jones. Light heavyweight Alexander Rakic back into the top 10 after getting eliminated from the super middleweight tournament. Super middleweight Edmund Shabazian into the rankings. Middleweight got Idris Gezelov climbing into the top 10. Love to see that. Welterweight MVP up into the top 5. Super lightweight Michael Chandler in there. Bharat Kandare moving up a little bit. At lightweight, Charles Oliveira up to number 12. Got a lot of other guys moving down because Yoshiki Nakahara moves into number 18. Featherweight, Kyler Phillips up to number 17. Doo-Ho Choi down to 21. At bantamweight, Brad Katona back in the rankings after he's been injured forever. Flyweight, Kian Hindley up to number 15. Women's featherweight, not much going on. Bantamweight, nothing. At flyweight, Valerie Loretta beats Mackenzie Dern, stays there at the #1 spot after what I thought might have been a Mackenzie Dern win. Women's strawweight, Christina Stancha moves up a little bit, and that is it for the rankings as we head towards UFC Fight Night MORAGA versus PACIO. Let's get into it live from Indiana. Appreciate you guys for watching. As always, I'm AZPlyo21. Got a lot more WMMA 5 videos coming out to go along with the other series that I've recently started, which is the Tennis Manager 2022 series and my Football Manager 22 series with Phoenix Rising. That's pretty interesting what's going on. Appreciate you guys. As always, if you have not already done so, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Got Teddy San Miguel taking on Bokang Masunyane in the flyweight division, and it is Bokang Masunyane getting the split decision after 3 rounds, the 13th win of his career. Got Locke Yep taking on Barnaby Childs, also in the flyweight division, and it's Yep, the young man out of China, 34 years old, not too young, getting the first win in the UFC. Sabina Masso taking on Ji Yan Seo in the flyweight division, and it is G getting the win via unanimous decision here today. We got Ji Yeon Kim taking on Tiffany No Chill Teo, and it is Tiffany getting the unanimous decision after a poor fight. She's now 4-5 in the UFC. Iron Lady Marina Morosh taking on Fumiko Noguchi in the flyweight division, and it's Morosh with the guillotine win after less than round 1. She was on a 2-fight losing streak, so good for her to get a win there. All right, Ariane Carnelosi taking on Ewelina Wozniak, who I believe is coming back after a stint. Oh no, she's been here the whole time on a nice 2-fight winning streak, Wozniak, and make that 3. Wozniak with the knockout over Ariane Carnelosi. 12-5 now is the Polish fighter after she was, I believe, a loser of 3 or 4 straight. Good for her to get back into it. Next up, Khalil Roundtree taking on Julius Anglicus in the light heavyweight division. Anglicus is a huge favorite in this one, and he gets the north-south choke in less than 4 minutes over Khalil Roundtree, basically sending him out of the company. I mean, he's 12-1. That's not good enough. We're going to have to cut him. AJ Agazarm taking on Jerry Olsen in the super lightweight division. Agazarm, a big favorite, but he loses in 9 seconds to Jerry Olsen, who I believe was, he fought for the super lightweight championship in WEC against Milos Janicic and lost, but a big UFC debut for Jerry Olsen, the 12th win of his career. Main card time, it's Felicia Spencer taking on Leah Letson in the featherweight division. Felicia Spencer 9-5 in the UFC, coming off a big loss to Macy Chiasson and gets a submission win in less than 2 minutes here over Leah Letson today. Jeremy Stevens taking on Takeya Mizugaki, couple veterans of the Octagon going at it. Jeremy Stevens, a big favorite in this one, and it is Jeremy Stevens getting the submission win in less than 4 minutes. And he wants to fight TJ Laramie, saying that he'll destroy him. Costello Van Steenis taking on Luke Rockhold. This is a quarterfinal? No, this is the last first round spot in the super middleweight Grand Prix. Luke Rockhold coming off a loss to Phil Davis. On the other side, Van Steenis off of 3 straight losses. Not very good for him, but he can get a big win here in this tournament. And he does. He TKOs Luke Rockhold in round number 3 and moves on to the quarterfinals of the super middleweight Grand Prix. Alexander Gustafsson taking on Francis Ngannou in our co-main event in the heavyweight division. I mean, a full 30 pounds Ngannou has over Alexander Gustafsson. You can see here he was on a 3-fight winning streak, and then he lost to Overeem, got knocked out in the main event of that card. Francis Ngannou on the other side, 3-fight losing streak for him. DeFries gone, and Anthony Johnson all dispatching of him. He's looking for a big bounce back type of win. He's the favorite in this one in our co-main event, and it is Francis Ngannou knocking out Alexander Gustafsson in round number 2. Actually, not the co-main event. This is the co-main event. Mateusz Gamrot, who we just saw recently get a big win over Arman Tsarukyan, taking on Christian Lee. This is a huge fight in the lightweight division. Christian Lee, a surging prospect, taking on the former title challenger in Mateusz Gamrot. Not even title challenger, almost. If he would have beaten Dustin Poirier, he probably would have fought for the title, but nonetheless, he's the underdog to Christian Lee. He does not have a fight team. That could be a part of the reason why. And it is Christian Lee getting a TKO win over Mateusz Gamrot in round number 2 in a fantastic co-main event. And that brings us to our main event of the evening. John Moraga taking on Joshua PACIO. For whatever reason, this fight was listed as being high-level international kind of build. You can see there Joshua PACIO coming off a win over former title challenger and Eric Shelton. John Moraga, number 4 in the division, 2 straight wins, Bruno Acevedo and Kai Kara France. Both these guys looking to be a title challenger in the near future. My money would probably be on PACIO here, but it is John Moraga getting the submission in round number 2. The 40-year-old getting a big win over the number 6 flyweight in the division. Could be just one win away from a title shot as he wins in our main event. John Moraga. You can see there, no popularity changes at all. Let's see. Well, we did have that fantastic fight, and that is going to be our fight of the night, Lee and Gamrot. We got Jeremy Stevens with a first-round finish, Felicia Spencer. We've got Jerry Olson, Julius Anglicus. We got Marina Morosh. We've got Locke Yep, all getting $100,000. Nice little $400,000 in profit. Love to see it. As always, I appreciate you guys for watching. Like the video and subscribe to the channel. Just realizing that we did not go through the main event entirely. I'm sorry about that. That's just a one-time thing, a little lapse in judgment. But I appreciate you guys, and I will see you guys at the fights.